those of you who know my work know that I vacillate back and forth between empathetic hugs and punches in the nose. And today I'm feeling very punch in the nose and the reason I'm feeling that way is like really direct. The reason I'm feeling that way is the people need you. And I had another weekend of people telling me that, like, real financial advisors don't exist, right? And this has been going on for 15 years in my career. I would talk to friends, real journalists at the New York Times and elsewhere, and I would mention that real financial advisors exist, and they would look at me like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, like I was talking about some sort of fairy tale. And for good reason, right? Like all the stories they were hearing and we know the big broad industry, real financial advisors are a teeny little small subset. And we don't have $1 million marketing budgets. And so our stories don't get told very often. And the only way to solve that is with you. And the only way people are going to know you exist is if you start telling your story. And the reason we don't tell our story is mainly because we're scared, right? We go find places to hide. And some of those places to hide are legit. I got to do a little more research. I got to build one more spreadsheet. Compliance, right? Like we got that place to hide. Sometimes that's legitimate. Most of the time it's an excuse. Sorry, that's a little punch in the face. But the big place we hide is we're scared, right? Scared to say something in public, scared to be different. And this is a human problem. So like you are not alone. I feel the exact same way every single day. This morning before the call, I was like, geez, what am I going to talk about? Why is anybody coming to this? All of those feelings of imposter syndrome, like all of that stuff gets in the way, but we're scared. But the reason I'm going to be really direct today is because we got to stop being scared and we got to start telling a story, because the people, and I had another like series of conversations over the weekend that just reinforced this again, like the people out there need your help. So this is a volume 2 call. This is a call about my project volume 2 and about how it can help you get unstuck, how it can help you from being scared, how it can help you from not knowing what to do to get your story out there. So I want to be really clear, like I am going, and I feel I'm not ashamed of this at all. This is a sales call. Like I'm going to try and convince you to participate in volume 2. Now, I promise you there will be tons of value in this call. And if you don't participate in volume 2, like high fives and hugs, we're fine. Like everything's fine. When we see each other next time, it's fine. But I'm going to go hard today because I believe, and I hope you believe, that if you have something that you think will help change the world, you have an obligation to sell it, right? And I believe that about your work. Sales, like I went years being like all scared of sales until I realized like I wasn't helping anybody. Doing great work, if no one knows about it, doesn't really help. So please don't feel confused about what we're here for. Like I want to give you as much value as I possibly can, and I'm unashamed, unabashedly going to try and convince you that volume 2 will help you. Greetings, Carl here. The clip you just watched was just a teeny little sneak peek. If you would like to be sort of in the loop when we do another creative project like this one, just tell me where to send your invitation by clicking on the link below and entering your email address. Thanks, my friends.